you're working 60, 80 hours a week, you're crushing it and you're hitting all the targets, and that direct deposit lands every other Friday like clockwork. By every cultural metric, you are crushing it in 2026 because you're providing. But let me ask you this dangerous question. If you disappeared tomorrow, would your family lose a leader or just a bank account? See, the biggest lie we've bought into is that provision is a transaction, that we've been conditioned to believe that as long as the mortgage is paid and that fridge is full, that our job is done. But the truth is, you can be a millionaire and still leave your children spiritually orphaned. We need to pivot.
Here we go. Pivot. 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 Pivot.
Not that kind of pivot, but we need to pivot your identity from producer to pastor. Culture wants you to be an ATM, a cold machine that spits out cash and has no heart. But biblical provision is about nourishing. You aren't just there to provide the meat on the table. You're there to provide the meaning at the table. If you want to actually provide in 2026, you must master the 3 pillars that a paycheck can't touch. First, spiritual authority. You have to have authority. Now, you can't have authority over what you are not submitted to. Stop asking your wife to follow your lead if you aren't following the king. Second, emotional safety. Provision means being the anchor. Your kids don't need a bigger TV or a new game. They need a father who is present and actually listens. Third, relational investment. The hardest work isn't on the spreadsheet. It's putting the phone down. It's being fully invested into their world. Now here's the call to arms. Men, we must stop outsourcing our family's spiritual health to the church, the school, or our wives. The lie is that your work happens at the office or at the job site. The truth? Real work starts when you pull into the driveway. Stop being a paycheck with a pulse and start being a pastor of your home. I want to hear from you. Men who are ready to break the ATM myth, comment the word pastor below in the comment block if you're ready to take spiritual authority today. And if you're tired of the cultural lies about manhood, I'd ask you to subscribe. And let's build something that lasts longer than a bank statement. I'm looking for men who are ready to live with intention, to lead with character, and to serve with purpose. See you in the next one.